Albert, and today we have school trips are wild, and yes, they are. Bro, when I was like in elementary school, we went on 3 trips back to back, so in grade 6, grade 7, grade 8. If you hear banging, sorry, neighbors are being weird. But anyway, like every single one of those school trips, there was at least one person who didn't come back with the rest of us. Not like they like got one girl almost did like pass away on the bus to a restaurant just randomly, but other than that, either it was being homesick or it was what being actually sick. So it just got progressively worse every time. So let's see what this video is about.
School trips are... School
What?
trips were... We got on a rocket bus! School field trips were awesome, man. When the school year started, we would look forward to that one day that we would be outside of school. We were like inmates waiting for freedom. I was not surprised that my elementary school did this for us, though. Especially compared to the other stuff they did for us. Or to us. In my elementary school, a week before the trip day, you're given these permission slips that your folks needed to sign on. If they don't sign it, you ain't going. Good luck, guys. Let me tell you, the anticipation until my parents signed this thing would give me contractions. So there's a school trip, huh? Yes?
Dang, really? Now I had some good parents. They kind of just signed it. Yeah. I can't relate.
Do they want to take you where? Yes. Sign it. Just sign it. Yes. 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 Why is it taking so long?
Damn, they went back. Imagine.
You signed it. On the day of the trip, we gotta show up early in the morning like a bunch of owls, which wasn't a problem for me since I couldn't sleep from the excitement anyways. I would be up all night dressed.
Nah, that really... Oh, that'd be like the worst and best type of sleep ever. Being excited for a field trip. Yeah. Like, you know your class is going somewhere. Either it's on an actual trip. Bro, I'm not sure. Like, you're just happy to just be out of school. You're like, yeah, like, you just can't sleep. You just can't sleep for some reason. Bro, that excitement gets you for real. And the crazy part is you're a kid. So you can like afford not to sleep. Cause me now, if I don't sleep at least like 5-6 hours, like, well, in the morning I'm not awake. I really like start to wake up around 2 if I don't get enough to sleep. Around 2 and some breakfast, yeah, I'll be awake by 2.
Up and ready to roll. At 6:30, everyone should be at the school compound. Then we get in line and we wait. City bus! It's a good bus. Another city bus! And another city bus! Wait, what?
Damn, where is bro from?
Normal buses, and then this one random imposter. Each section will be assigned to their own different bus. So we would collectively pray that we would get the good buses and not that ugly junk. Okay, but let's talk about...
Bro, where is this dude from? Because I'm pretty sure like a standard for buses, is there not? At least here in Canada there is. All buses are most likely yellow and can, you know what I'm saying, drive pretty smoothly. Yeah. Hey man, say man.
this specific bus. You know
Give
how
me
they
a
make
waiver to
thing?
ride this bus.
They import an Isuzu, shred it into pieces, and sell it off except for the chassis. And then they'll build a whole new bus around it. Gotta respect the business, but that's not to say it's not strong though. On the contrary, you can use this thing as a battering ram in the mornings and transport in the afternoon. Or at least, that's what it looks like it's been doing. So it's durable. It'll outlive the sun and the solar system. So what's the problem? The problem is the vibes, man. The vibes are just not there. The design is weird, it's green, and it looked like it was gonna take us to a different location. We're going to the slums! Yeah!
Please don't kill our vibe.
Okay, you guys and these.
You know what's actually funny? But one time I think I was in grade 12. For whatever reason, my bus driver decided to take a different route. I'm not sure there was accidents or whatever happened. He decided to take a different route to get to like other stops, right? Bro. Everybody on the bus was thinking he was about to kidnap us. And I'm over here just chilling, listening to music, playing Pokemon on my phone. But, you know what I'm saying? We didn't get kidnapped. We didn't get kidnapped. We didn't get touched. So, you know what I'm saying? Worked out.
Sucks to be there. Anyways, everyone, to the bus! So we hand over our permission slips and slip in the bus. This is where we choose our seats for the entire trip.
Bag of the
We want to
bus.
sit close to the front.
No.
Right? Wrong! The best
Back.
seat is the back seat.
Bag of the bag of the
One,
bag.
you can fit all your friends there. And two, the vibes. The vibes are in.
Nah, bro. Being able to troll people who are driving behind you, behind the bus, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling, doing whatever. Because the teachers ain't gonna come back here because, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why. They ain't gonna come back here. You get to troll people behind you saying, no, I'm saying, yep.
In the back seat. But see, back in my day, not everyone was aware of the vibes, except for a certain girls' gang and my gang.
Damn.
Like that. We would fight over the back seat like the trip depended on it. And it did. On one trip, we couldn't decide on a winner, so we had to compromise and sit with the girls. I know, it's disgusting, inappropriate, and haram. Plus, we were packed like sardines, but we had to do it. For the vibes. Yeah. And let's talk about the locations. The first place I remember going to was a museum. This was in the first grade, so I don't recall much. But in the second grade, we went to a museum. It was the same museum. Every year, they kept taking us to the same museum. They thought we were dumb. It's the same place. What? No. This is a different place. They thought they were slick. But anyways, let's see what was inside this museum. Oh. It's a chicken. That's it? Is it a magical chicken?
Just random. Do people still go to museums like after the first grade? Like, do people still like go to them? You feel me? Like, you know, I be watching still a lot of random stuff on the internet, and I remember how, like, one guy said like he takes girls to the museum, and I'm like, bro, how much more history is there? It already happened. Like the Mona Lisa 2 didn't come out. There's not a new. I mean, there's probably a new dinosaur, but it's like, is that really what you want to learn about? And you're an accountant? I don't know. I just don't get. Like when you're a kid, sure, like seeing like dinosaurs when you're in that dinosaur phase, it's cool. But other than that, like mid.
Ooh. Oh, look, he got the same pair. Ah! What's this one? That's the tour guide. Oh, hello. Fun fact, this tour guide was there every time we went to this place. So I know for a fact that this is the same place. Nevertheless, there was a lot of history in this place. A lot of dead stuff. Bunch of animals, people, clothes. It's fascinating, really. But there was this one room that was...
Bro, I remember one time. I know I'm pausing a lot. It says reaction in box brackets. So, listen up. I remember one time, I was like third or fourth grade. We went to some place in the woods. and learn about taxidermy. Like they had animals all over the place, just filled with kind. You know, I don't understand why people do that. That's kind of weird. You have to like get the thing. I'm not sure if you're gonna eat that. I would eat it because like don't waste it. You know what I'm saying? Like you just cut it open, wash it out. Like no, I'm not having them. If I ever went hunting for whatever reason, not sure why I would be hunting, bro. My people fought too hard to go back to the jungle and start hunting. Anyway, if I were to hunt and I just tiger, it'll go right there. I wouldn't like. I don't even have stuffed animals. I stopped having stuffed animals when I was like 7. I'm not having just a big old stuffed animal. That was real.
It's really interesting. It was a dark red room with one glass box at its center. Here we have one of the oldest known hominid fossils found in our world. Dinklage, aka Lucy. That's
Cool.
a big deal. Whoa. It's missing a leg and some other stuff. You might ask, where is this and why is it here? Well, guys, I think it's about time that you learn where I really come from.
Negus.
Negus.
The Negus ruled Ethiopia.
I've actually mentioned this before, though. Ethiopia, the land of origins, and the place your supposed ancestors came from.
Ah, damn. He's Ethiopian. Shout out my Ethiopians in the chat.
A lot of old fossils were found in Ethiopia. You know, I'm proud of this, but I think it's making us poor. I'm not a science guy, but listen, if people would just stop digging these fossils out of the ground, they could actually turn into petroleum in the future, and we could be rich. Long
Real?
benefits. Plus,
Much.
let the monkey people rest in peace. Stop parading their skeletons all over the world. But seriously, I am proud that these fossils were found in my country, but you're out your flipping mind if you think we actually evolved from there. This is some atheist propaganda. I'll never believe it. These guys probably died with the dinosaurs or something, and then we just...
I'm not gonna give my take, right? Because we're gonna sit here and debate evolution, God, but we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like Saul, Paul, and Acts 1, 2, and 3 in the Corinthians could have been monkey-looking people that just, you know what I'm saying, lived life like that. Adam and Eve could have been gorillas, for all we know, and then we just evolved through time. They could have just been dinosaurs that we just made humans out of. I believe in God. I believe in God. So, you know what I'm saying? Humans didn't evolve, if that's what that indicates. But at the end of the day, if we're gonna talk just off evolution, I don't know. Anything's possible, bro. Again, like I said, Saul, Paul, Peter, Judas, all of them could have been monkey people, and then we just make them look like regular people. I don't know.
appeared suddenly. Okay, let me tell you about the part of the museum that I remember the most. The exit.
Yeah.
At DQ.
It's because the corridor that led to the exit was locked.
Oh yeah. Also, museums low key are stingy because I remember one time I was in. But I can't remember the grades. I just know I've been to these places. So let me just think. Either I was in grade 4 or grade 5, right? And we went to the Ontario Science Museum or whatever that thing's called. And you know what I'm saying? We went to the cafeteria, right? We have our little cups. Wanted to get some water or something, going to the thingamabob. And then some people, you know what I'm saying, they decide to get Sprite or other pop. Then the people there are like, no, you can't get pop. Mind you, these cups were like little sip, like cups this big. If all of us, if all of us got filled our cups all the way to the top with a drink, with one drink, it wouldn't equal, like, it would probably be half of a small cup. Yeah, and then one of the guys made sure to hide his cup by just having his hand over it and not letting the people see what was inside. So, yeah.
Lined up with animal heads. And once we toured the whole museum and started walking towards the door, the tour guide initiated a cutscene with a dark monologue. You've seen a feral creature. You've seen a venomous creature. You've seen that thing over there. There's one animal that is more terrifying than any of those.
Spider.
This creature is ruthless, heartless. It is the greatest threat to all the animals and to the entire world. That animal is you, the janitor. Get out of the way. There was a mirror right next to the exit. Oh, is it a magical mirror? No. Us? Yes.
I'm a world destroyer. If you watch Dragon Ball, you would know.
Bruh. We just got here. You guys are the ones who decapitated all of these animals and brought them here for our amusement. Well, they actually died from natural causes. Look at this.
Cap.
You can't tell me. All of these birds died from natural causes. I can tell.
I don't see a single gray
We're
hair.
having a pleasant dinner when you poisoned.
I don't see a single gray hair on any of these birds. Someone had to get them. Not sure what lies tell each other to be like, oh no, natural causes. There ain't nothing natural but a bullet.
their food and froze them in time. You call us a threat to animals? Exactly. See, us humans, we are all evil. Speak for yourself. I would never harm an animal.
No, I wouldn't. I step on spot. If a spider is in my house, no hesitation. Just play. I just start singing King Von. Just go like, I got a drop on this flesh. He's from Tennessee. Don't win. I say for sure. Maybe let me know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if I can catch a fly, boom, flicking it. Yeah, bro. Hey.
What was that? We got this. We're done here, right? Everyone, to the bus! Where's the bus? And now for my favorite part of the school trip. The road home. The best part of any trip is the road vibes. Just chilling in the bus, talking with your friends. Looking.
Nah, I think getting there is more of a vibe. Yeah. Because let me, you know what I'm saying? Like I lived a pretty good life, you know what I'm saying? Like when we went to Montreal, like when I was in like the 7th and 8th grade, but mostly 7th, when we went to Montreal, it was a vibe. You feel me? Like it was all snowy and whatever. Like the snow was falling. We got to see the new stuff. Yeah, especially. And then when I went in grade 8, it was cool too. Yeah, Montreal. Wait a second. Y'all don't even know I'm flexing on you because you don't know where I'm from. I'm going to keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, we went to Montreal. We take a bus ride to Montreal. Yeah. It was a vibe. But then going back, it was all right. Yeah.
Out the back window and flipping off the driveway. The vibes.
If they can't do nothing.
We also sang songs and stuff, but you know what else is fun? roasting. I don't know who started this culture, but when we were in the bus, the whole class would suddenly roast some poor kid up and down.
Damn.
Or even worse, ship them with someone. Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate how we did it, but it's gonna be hard to translate from Amharic. So I'm about to give it to you raw. Don't be alarmed, we'll decipher it together. Alright.
Get the ingredients you need for
Devalande! Devalande! Nazuna tu what did I lude?
Bro, it would be crazy, like what it's like being a kid and then just remembering all the weird stuff you used to do as a child. Being an adult and remembering all the stuff you used to do as a kid. Bro, I remember I took ballroom dancing classes. I took ballroom dancing classes, you feel me? When I was in elementary school. And when so we were boys and we had to dance with girls and all that. So it was cooties, whatever. And then one of my friends actually got a girl to wear gloves. Yeah, one of my friends got a girl to wear gloves when they had to dance with each other. Now, I'm a 20-year-old man. Hey, man, I'm a 20-year-old man. I'm trying to get a girl to touch me. I'm trying to get a girl to touch me now. And that same kid, now I'm pretty sure, like, he probably hit some. Pause. Like, yeah, he probably got some wrong with it. You feel me? But it's like, what was I on as a kid, bro? What was I on as a kid?
Alright, let's break it down. Devalande! Day means nothing. It's just a sound that we're gonna use to rhyme within day. We'll get to that in a sec. Balande means say it once. So everyone says day after you say balande. And then we say this twice. And after that, you say the punchline. And Nazuna tu what did I lude? And then at the end, everyone reacts with and day basically means it's kind of like saying what? Okay, using this information, let's reconstruct it in English. We already got the reaction, it's what. So now we need to say something that rhymes with what? Fat? And then come up with a punchline. Alright, cool. Let's do this. Everybody say fat! Fast! Everybody say fat! Fast! These two workers are in the bus!
Yeah, being a kid was weird.
And now for the finale, the race to the school compound. Whose class will make it back first?
The first one. I know it's a different country, but why are they on 3 separate roads? I thought they had, because normally it's like one behind another, and whoever is first is going to be first no matter what. But again, different country.
So the thing is, it was only a race in our heads. The bus drivers were just doing their jobs. We're falling behind, bus driver! Drive the freaking bus driver! Bus driver!
Bro, I remember once I had a bus driver who had a hearing aid. I remember asking my mom, like we were being loud on the bus, I think. And I'm just wondering to myself, how come she didn't? I don't remember why. I'm not even sure the bus driver had a problem with us being loud. But I was just wondering, how come she didn't just turn off her hearing aid? My mom told me this before I knew anything about driving. Like, you have to be able to listen while you're driving. If a train's coming or another car is coming, if you don't hear nothing, smack, someone gonna get packed up. Bro, he don't care, bro. He's trying to do his job.
We made it! This video is the third installment of the school storytime animation series. It took me a while to finish it because, you know, I was trying to pay the bills. Shout out to my patrons for the finance.
Well, anyway, that will be the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.